get it, tickets running out quick. Bet it, never getting outbid. Said it, never had to shout it. They said I couldn't never do it, okay, how's this?
Right now in Australia, 54% of psychology clinics have either closed their books to new clients or they have waiting times that are more than 3 months long. Now, when I talk to psychologists, they are angry and they're frustrated by this more than anything because this industry exists to support people in crisis and right now it's turning them away. I'm Cam Higgins, and for the last 7 years I was a researcher at Oxford University where I developed methods for measuring and understanding different brain networks. And Resonait is the company that I've set up to develop a new medical device for depression treatment that builds on that research, because we see an opportunity for technology to help solve this problem through something we're calling device-augmented therapy, where in addition to seeing a psychologist, patients can have a medical device that they take home with them that they use for half an hour a day, get started on that whilst they're waiting for their next visit and over the time in between visits. And by doing that, we think we can really accelerate that pathway back to recovery. Now, how this device works at a fairly high level is by measuring activity in the brain networks that we know are implicated in depression and providing feedback to a user when activity in those networks is detected. So it's a wearable device that you can kind of pop on your head like this with sensors that track these patterns that we're looking for. And by providing feedback to people when these networks are detected, we're effectively coaching them in the thinking patterns that will support their recovery from the illness. Now, where Resonait is at right now, over the last 12 weeks, we've gone through something of a tech sprint over the StartMate program, where we started with some software and an idea, but nothing that we could really test. We've since developed out 5 different prototypes and put 72 people through user tests. Our most advanced prototype, we're currently recruiting people for our first preclinical study, which is being run by the Black Dog Institute and the CSIRO. Now, thank you. Now, what we've learned from the user testing that we've done, on our first prototype, after 2 minutes of training, 2/3 of the users told us that the coaching signal really matched their thought patterns. Okay, that's our first prototype and 2 minutes of training. So what we're looking to the future, what we're planning to do is spend the rest of this year building out these prototypes and testing them ahead of our planned seed round at the end of this year, at which point we're going to really lock in our final design that we're taking to clinical trials. All of this with a view to getting our first device on the market by 2025. Now, I'm a solo founder, but I'm not working alone. I've got strong partnerships with the Black Dog Institute and the CSIRO, as well as with researchers at the University of Sydney and the University of Oxford. And my ask to you tonight is simple. If you want to support the next generation of depression treatment, if you want to help solve the mental health crisis that exists in Australia and around the world right now, please get in touch. Thanks very much.